Good morning, children. Today we will study about third chapter, that is pair of linear equations in two variables. So let's proceed. A pair of linear equations in two variables is said to form a system of simultaneous linear equation. So therefore, a pair of linear equation in two variables is also known as simultaneous linear equation. It is also known as simultaneous linear equation. Example, twice x minus twice y is equals to 4 and twice x plus y is equals to 5. As the name suggests, so pair, so as we can see, two equations are there, therefore it is pair. Linear equations, are they linear? Yes, if the degree is 1, then they are the linear equation. Here we can see the degree is 1 in this polynomial, therefore it is a linear equation. In this case the degree is 1, so therefore this is also a linear equation. And is it in two variables? Yes, of course, two variables are there. As we can see, in the first polynomial there is x and y, and also in the second polynomial there is x and y. Two variables are there. So therefore these two are the example of a pair of linear equation in two variables. Now solution. So let's understand what is solution. A pair of values satisfying each one of the equation in the system of simultaneous linear equation is called the solution of the system. That means a pair of linear equation is given, so that means what value you will substitute in the place of x and y, so that these two equations are satisfied. So in this case, so let's consider the previous example, that is twice x minus twice y is equals to 4, that is the first equation, and twice x plus y is equals to 5, it is the second equation. So now putting x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 1, then in this case what will happen? See, if we substitute 2 in place of x and 1 in place of y, then let's check what will happen. Therefore equation 1 implies, so this equation, that is twice x minus twice y is equals to 4, you take the LHS part, that is twice x minus twice y, and substitute 2 in place of x and 1 in place of y. So 3 into 2 minus 2 into y is equals to 6 minus 2 is equals to 4, which is the RHS. So first we consider the LHS and we obtain the RHS. So therefore it is satisfied. Therefore the second equation, again the second equation, the LHS part, consider the LHS part, that is twice x plus y. So twice x plus y, if we substitute 2 in place of x and 1 in place of y, let's see what will happen. 2 into 2 plus 1, it gives 4 plus 1 is equals to 5. So the RHS part is 5. So therefore the second equation is also satisfied. Thus putting x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 1 satisfy both the equations. So therefore x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 1 is the solution of the system. Okay, since by putting x is equals to 2 and y is equals to 1 in both the equations are satisfied, so therefore they are the solution of the system. Now let's understand what is a consistent system. A system of simultaneous linear equation is said to be consistent if it has at least one solution. If the given system of simultaneous linear equation, in the question a given system of simultaneous linear equation is there, it is said to be consistent if it has at least one solution. It may have one solution or many solutions, but if it has got at least one solution, then it is said to be a consistent system. An inconsistent system, a system of simultaneous linear equation, is said to be inconsistent if it has no solution. And if the system of simultaneous linear equations, it do not have any solution, for the given system of simultaneous linear equation we cannot obtain any solution, then that type of system is known as inconsistent system. Now let us take a note. A linear equation is represented by a straight line, as we already know, or we have already studied about this one in the second chapter, that is polynomial. That means the graph of a linear polynomial is always a straight line. So therefore a linear equation is represented by a straight line, and the point where both the lines intersect is the solution for the equation, and the point where both the lines intersect with each other, so that is the solution for the equation. So it is the solution of the equation. So let's move to exercise 3.1, that is question number 1. It is given that Rahim tells his daughter, 7 years ago I was 7 times as old as you were then. Also 3 years from now I shall be 3 times as old as you will be. So represent this situation algebraically and graphically. So you are asked to represent this situation algebraically as well as graphically. So here we will consider, let the age of Rahim be x years. So the age of Rahim is x years and the age of the daughter be y years. So therefore 7 years ago age of Rahim. So 7 years back the age of Rahim will be the present age is. So here we will write the present age. So here we need to write present. Okay, present age of Rahim. If it is x years, then 7 years ago it will be x minus 7. So similarly, the 7 years ago, the age of daughter will be y minus 7. Now it is given that 7 years ago, age of Rahim is 7 times that of his daughter. So age of Rahim is 7 times, therefore 7 into the age of daughter, that is y minus 7. So if we simplify this one, we will get x minus 7y is equals to minus 42. So which is the first equation. Now again, for the second part, it is given that 3 years later age of Rahim. So 3 years later age of Rahim. So after 3 years, if the present age is x years, so 3 years later the age of Rahim is x plus 3 and the age of the daughter will be y plus 3. So therefore according to the question, the age of Rahim is 3 times, will be 3 times of his daughter's age. So the age of Rahim, as we have already found, it is x plus 3 equals 3 into multiplied by the age of daughter, that is y plus 3. So therefore x plus 3 so is equals to 3 into y plus 3. So after simplifying, we got that x minus 3y is equals to 6. So this is the second equation. Okay. So therefore equation 1 implies, so equation 1 implies x minus 7y is equals to minus 42. So therefore if we take 7y to the other side, it becomes x, it implies that x equals 7y minus 42. Now the coordinates which satisfy the above equations are tabulated below. So we will take the coordinates by ourselves. So this is the form where we are putting the values of x and y and we are naming the coordinates as a. So this is the coordinate, 0,6 is the coordinate for a and 7,7 is the coordinate for b. 2 points, we have taken 2 points. So now in this table, if we put the value of y as equals to 6, then it will be 7 6 are 42, 42 minus 42, so it will be 0. So if you substitute 6 in this equation in place of y, then it will give the value of x will be 0. Similarly, if you put 7 in place of y in this equation, so 7 7s are 49, 49 minus 42, it is 7. So if you put 7 in place of y, so you are going to get the value of x as also 7. So both are 7. Similarly, equation 2 implies x minus thrice y is equals to 6, as we already know the equation. So if thrice y go to the other side, it becomes x equals thrice y plus 6. Now the two coordinates which satisfy the above equations are tabulated below. So these are the values of x and y and the name of the coordinates are p and q. So the value of p is 9, 0 and the value of q is 0, minus 2. So now you see, if we substitute 0 in place of y in this equation, so it will be 3 into 0, this is 0, that means it will be 6, sorry, it will be 6, 9, so it will be 6 in this place. Okay, again, so this will be 6. If we put 0 in place of y, so this is 0, only the 6 remains there. And for the second one, if we put minus 2, then it becomes minus 6, then minus 6 plus 6, so it is 0 in this case. Okay, once again I will repeat, if you put 0 in place of y in this equation, so 3 into 0 it is 0, so 0 plus 6, so it is 6. Again, if you put minus 2 in place of y, then 3 into minus 2, that is minus 6, so minus 6 plus 6, it becomes 0 in this case. So this is the graph for the given coordinate system. So that is the value of A. What is the coordinate of A? It is 0,6. From the table we can see the coordinate of A is 0,6 and the coordinate of B is 7,7. Okay, coordinate of A is 0,6 and coordinate of B is 7,7. So this is the coordinate of B. Similarly, the coordinate of Q is 0, -2 and coordinate of P is 6, 0. So this we have already given on the table. So we have just obtained the values from the table, that is tabular form that we have already given. So A and B, P and Q. So for A and B, so let us join these two coordinates. If we join these two coordinates, we will obtain one line. So a straight line, that is AB. And if we join these two coordinates, that is PQ, we will obtain one straight line. So that is PQ here in this case. So this is the graph of the second equation and this is the graph of the first equation. And here what is the scale factor? Here the scale factor is 5 small square equals 1 unit. So we are going to plot this graph on a graph paper. So therefore in a graph paper we will consider 5 small square is equals to 1 unit. So it is up to you. You can consider 10 small square also. But here we have considered like 5 small square equals 1 unit. So in the graph paper you are going to take 5 small square. This is considered as 1 unit. So in between 0 and 1, 5 small square are there. Similarly between 1 and 2, 2 and 3, 3 and 4, everywhere you can see 5 small squares are there. Okay, in the graph paper you need to consider like this. So here it is necessary to mention the scale factor in the graph. So after plotting the graph we need to write the following lines. So that is the points A 0,6 and B 7,7 are plotted on the graph paper, full stop. On joining these points we obtain the line AB. On joining the two coordinates we obtain the line AB, that is the coordinate A and coordinate B, which is the graph of the equation 1. So this AB line is the graph of the equation 1. Similarly, the points P 6, 0 and Q 0, -2 are plotted on the graph paper. On joining these points we obtain the line PQ. That means on joining the P and Q coordinate we obtain the line PQ, which is the graph of the equation 2. So this PQ line is the graph of the equation 2. So in this manner we have to solve this question. So remaining questions we will discuss on the next class. So that's all for today. Thank you.